Hello, friends. Today's going to be a hard topic for me, but I want to share how special this place was to us. Back in 2019, we decided to go to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon was one of my husband's bucket list places to go, and I honestly didn't have a desire to go to the Grand Canyon ever, but I will tell you this, I will never regret going. There was a special sense of magic to this place that I feel like none of these videos and photos that I'm going to share with you today will ever capture. I always agree with people that have traveled to the North Rim and their stories where they say that there was like this spirit about the lodge. There was just this sense of magic traveling to this place. I can't ever describe it what kind of peace that we felt when we traveled to this place. We've felt at peace before and we have felt at peace still, but there was just this different sense of peace and ease that you felt as you sat on the veranda in the rocking chairs, watching the sunrise, or sitting by the fireplace just sipping on a drink and watching the stars at night. We were going to go back this year. We've wanted to go back for years, and finally we decided to go back this year, but in the middle of July, we got the devastating news through an email from recreation.gov that our campsite was canceled. I thought it was a glitch until I got into our emails yet again and saw the closures because of the Dragon Bravo fire. To say it sounds silly, but we mourned for several days after getting that news that we'll never get to see that place again. We'll never get to see the lodge the way it was. All the history in that place. The lodge was built in the 20s and rebuilt in the 30s. The cabins were built around that time as well. It was like going back in time, and now all of what you see here, most of what you see here, and most of what I'll share has been just decimated by fire. Now, this was past Supai Tunnel, and I heard from a source that Supai Tunnel was about the end of where it burned on the North Kaibab Trail. That's what these videos are right here. That's Manzanita area. It was one of my favorite trails hiking ever, besides Charlie's Bunyan. There was just something so humbling about that trail, and to know that we're not hiking it this year has just been super sad. We have changed our plans. We have figured out where we're going. We had to scrape and scrap everything that we were going to do, but it just doesn't feel the same. We just don't have the same excitement as we did when we thought about going to the North Rim. It's still hard for me to talk about this. I can share more stories if you want of our time at the North Rim. My favorite one is that the only time my husband has ever gotten up for a sunrise picture. And we sat at the veranda drinking coffee, and I took my pictures. And it just was amazing. It was absolutely breathtaking. So to all the people that are hurting right now because of memories that we'll never be able to get back at the North Lodge, I hope that they rebuild soon, and I hope that we'll be able to enjoy again the North Rim. It may not be the same as it was and how we remember it, but hopefully, just hopefully, we'll be able to enjoy it once again. Like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be sharing more lighthearted stuff and happy stuff here in the next couple weeks, but for now, our hearts are heavy, and we still think about this place to this day.